Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia and I'm a pet and wildlife artist. Before I start the video, can I be cheeky and ask for a like and subscribe? I really want to try and get to 20 subscribers. I think it would be really cool to start a little community on this channel where we can bounce off each other and ideas and just support each other really. Also, I'll entice you with a few pictures of my chickens and kittens because who loves animals? I do. That's why I've got them. So I'll start with what I roughly earned in 2023 just to see if I did better or worse this year. I didn't really write everything down what I spent that year because I'm terrible at writing everything down, but because I've got my writing here, I earned in 2023 £1,580.50, and I'll put it on the screen. It might not have everything that I spent, but I definitely wrote down everything I earned. That includes commissions and a few markets. So this year I have counted it all. It is going to be a bit of a rough figure because again I might have missed something, especially with the spending. I can tell you now I overspent by a lot, but it will only be a small amount, so it won't be like ridiculously off. And also this does not include food, petrol, otherwise I will just cry and I'll be in even more negative. Anyway, so the total amount spent this year, and this includes like things I really needed to buy, like pencils and paper, things that, you know, is essential. The total amount is £2,746.50, which I'm a bit shocked. I love spending, but God, Jesus, someone stop me, basically. That's ridiculous, even for me. And I did have a look at what I spent, and yeah, like the pencils, the paper, all the essentials. But in March, I decided I was going to tunnel vision and I was going to make cushions. So I bought the cushion lining things, you know, the string, whatever you call it, piping, that's it. I bought some sample linen, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make some. And then I kind of decided, no, actually I'm not gonna make some. Why would I do that? I haven't got time, I haven't got the skills, even though I bought myself a sewing machine, which I've still got, and I'm sure it will come in handy. But really, I just went down the loophole, or the rabbit hole, or whatever you call it. But anyway, oh, and also it does include spaces for the markets, which you have to spend. I won't go into detail about the markets on this one, just because I'm going to make another video about the markets and what I have learned from this year. So that'll be another good one to listen to. So everyone wants to know how much I earned. This is before profit. So it's £1,470.75, which means I haven't earned any profit whatsoever. And to make it worse, I actually earned less this year than last year, and I wasn't even doing that much last year. I wasn't really pushing myself. So yay, well done me. I am a little bit disappointed, but you know, as a big spender, what can I say? I also do put pressure on myself. I've always put pressure on myself. So, you know, I always want to make 100% on the effort and, you know, make this and create that. And, you know, sometimes you have to tell yourself, look, you spent too much, you didn't get a profit, but at least you didn't earn nothing, which is something, you know. I could have just sat at home instead and, you know, just played on my Switch instead of going out and doing markets. And you know what? It's all learning at the end of the day. So may not be a bit of cha-ching, but there's some knowledge now in my head. And that includes not spending stuff to make bloody cushions when I'm not ready. Let's see. So I did have a look back on what else I spent, and some of it, even though it was a lot of money, I think in order to grow my business and kind of get more products out there, I had to spend some money. For example, I went to, I think, 3 different companies to get 3 types of tea towel samples, just to see which one I was happy with. And that alone, just for the samples, was £102.95. But if I hadn't done that, I would have just chosen the first cheap one to make tea towels, and then I wouldn't have been happy with the end product. So for example, one of them was actually, I think, more expensive, but it wasn't 100% cotton. I couldn't see my designs nicely because the thickness of the fabric, you know, when it crisscrosses, it was too holey. That's the best way I can say it. While I had to go and have a look at another company, which I am actually really happy with, and I do think it's a bit more professional. So you will spend money on things you think, oh god, that's a lot, but actually it is worth it, especially when you get an end product that you really like and you know you can't make that at home. And if you divide the whole amount by how many you've ordered, for example 30, then you can go, actually that was £5 per tea towel, and then obviously you put your bit on top. So it does kind of work out in the end, but I would just say think about what you want to make / buy before you do it, like I did. Also, there are some companies, for example, greeting cards. I used printer.com. They used to be, you know, good money, I thought, but they've upped the prices. And actually, if say you ordered only 15 greeting cards, which is literally just a bit of paper, when you think about it, a bit of card, it was just got too much, especially with the delivery on top. But now that I have my own printer and a hot press, for example, that expense is going to go right down for next year, which is massive, because I could have been spending over £100 to £200 with them. And also it will be stock that I'd be holding for a long time, because I wouldn't want to spend on small amounts each time, because then the cost just goes up and up with all the delivery prices. But at the same time, then you're holding that stock. So that is just cut out, which is going to be, I think, a big lifesaver for next year. So coming out of this year, I think, even though I didn't make a profit, and it's not my main business, not yet anyway, I still have to say I'm really chuffed that I got 2 commissions. You know, the fact that I got 2 commissions, I think, is huge for me. And I think one of them, I didn't really know them, so it's like a stranger. And I would love to do more next year, hopefully, if I can keep up with the marketing. And also, I never ever thought I would be able to have my artwork on tea towels, which is the big thing for this year, and I absolutely love that. I'm well chuffed with myself, and I'm going to make even more. I have some kittens, so you might hear them meowing. And even though it's not a money achievement this year, the fact that I have finally branched out to some new products and also coasters, ceramic coasters. I never thought in a million years my art could be on that, and people were really interested in buying that, and that really kind of boosts up your confidence in that way instead. And also they're really good for Christmas presents, hint hint. I have given a lot of my stuff away for Christmas to family. So 2025, I'm hoping to get some more new products, including tea towels, because as an adult I love tea towels, which is a bit sad to say. I want to be doing more new products with my hot press, which I'm really excited about. I'll hopefully get my art room back because the kittens live in it at the moment. And I think I am going to keep plodding along with markets, but I'm going to be a bit pickier with which ones I do. But again, I'll explain that in another video. And hopefully get a few more commissions under my belt. That'd be awesome. And just see what next year brings me. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me ramble. I hope it wasn't too painful. I really want to say Merry Christmas, and even if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a really wonderful time off, and I hope the new year brings you luck and joy, and I will see you then. Bye!